Good typists are always in demand, and so are typewriters, an English invention in the reign of Queen Anne. But the first commercial model was not made until 1873. (1878), and another model of the same basic design with upper and lower case letters, shift key, and other improvements on model number 1, which printed only in capitals. 5 years later, the Blickensderfer. A competitor of number 2, it illustrates the principle of typing by means of a type drum instead of separate bars. Cheaper to make, they were, however, slow and heavy in action. It's a bit of a jump to the next one on view. This has keyboard margin control, key trip lever for jammed keys, individual touch control, and many other refinements. And now for the last word in typewriters, the first all-electric model. Attached to an ordinary lighting circuit, it consumes no more current than an ordinary radio set. As for speed, there is practically no limit. It reduces fatigue and marks a tremendous step forward in business efficiency.
Ah, you know, it is the greatest. The way a Remington Quiet Writer helps stimulate interest in the young people, brings out the best in them. You know something, the minute you get your hands on this wonderful portable, you find yourself with an urge to express yourself. Now, that can be mighty important, not only in school, but in later life, too. Now then, how do you feel that the Quiet Writer can bring out and do all these wonderful things? Well, in the first place, it's the only portable with the fabulous 4 fabulous features that make typing easier, faster, and neater. 1, the 88-character standard keyboard, exactly like the latest office typewriters. 2, the Miracle Tab. Sets and clears stops in front, makes indenting easier. 3, the large size, sure grip cylinder, so dependable you can type all the way to the bottom of your page and it won't slip. And 4, the super strength frame. It helps give shock resistance for years of extra life.
This is the best thing that's happened to typing since electricity. The IBM Selectric typewriter. Instead of type bars, there's an ingenious printing element that dances across the paper at incredible speed, faster even than the eye can see. Now watch in slow motion as it turns, tilts, and prints. This tiny printing element is also interchangeable. Simply remove one type style, choose another from several distinctive typefaces, and click it into place. Takes only 5 seconds, and you're ready to start typing again. Someday all typewriters will work like the IBM Selectric. But why wait?
The main things to remember are, first, look up the number in your new directory. Second, raise your telephone and listen for the dial tone. Third, dial each number carefully, making sure you bring the dial all the way around to the finger stop each time. Then let go. Don't try to hurry it back. I'm sure if you follow these simple rules, you'll find your new dial telephones easy to operate, convenient to use, and quick in service. Thank you.
Here's how you can relive a good time over and over again. See it, big as life in full color slides. The newest, smartest way to take color slides is with a stylish Kodak Signet 40 camera. you'll wear it proudly everywhere you go. Just aim, focus, snap. It's as easy as that. Exciting action shots, eye-catching close-ups, beautiful scenes, indoors or out, day or night. You can take them all in rich, beautiful color. The Kodak Signet 40 is the smartest color slide camera you can buy. Now, one inexpensive movie camera takes 1, 2, 3 kinds of movies. Kodak's new Brownie movie camera, turret model, lets you choose the view you want. Scenics, medium shots, or close-ups. Just flip the lens, then sight and shoot. You'll get beautiful panoramas, colorful medium shots, and exciting close-ups, all without moving a step. You get 3 kinds of movie making, and you pay less than the cost of many one-lens cameras.
Say, do you know what this is? It's a Kodak 35mm color slide. Not very big, is it? Only 2 inches by 2 inches. And yet when you project it on a home screen, you get color pictures as big as life. Now, a Kodak has many fine color slide cameras in a wide range of prices. Here's one I like especially. The new Kodak Signet 50 camera. It has a built-in photoelectric light meter that takes all the guesswork out of exposure. You just aim it at your subject, and it tells you how much light there is or isn't. It's just like having an expert photographer showing you which setting to use.
Well?
Very high tech. What's this?
It's a fax machine.
Is it? Marvellous what they can do nowadays. What does it do?
It transmits documents down a telephone wire.
You must have to roll them up ever so small.
It's electronic. You put your documents in, you dial a number, and they come out the other end.
What other end?
Wherever there's another fax machine.
What's happening?
It's the office. Someone's faxing something to me.
Oh, pictures.
If you've got work to do at home, British Telecom has more to offer than phones.
Through my telepathic powers, I shall attempt to transmit this exact signature to my assistant 3,000 miles away.
With Xerox telecopier transceivers, simply by dialing an ordinary telephone, you can send copies of letters, drawings, even signatures, cross-town or cross-country in a matter of minutes. If your business needs information quickly, your Xerox telecopier representative will show you how to do the trick.
Sony の歩くステレオウォークマン。聞こえますか？ヘッドホンで話せるホットライン付き。どうぞ。ウォークマン。ステレオが部屋を出た。ウォークマン、ソニー。
Take a cassette out of its case, and most people just see an empty box. But Sony saw something quite different. Sony introduces the only cassette player as small as a cassette case, the incredible sounding Super Walkman.
Meet Alice. She has just arrived home from a hard day at work. She switches on her computing machine and looks to see what her friends have been up to on Facebook, the electric friendship generator. First, she checks in to see what Timmy's been up to. Alice and Timmy have been going steady for 6 months, and she thinks he's a real swell guy. Alice hasn't spoken to Timmy since last evening, and can't wait to see what his day was like. That's funny. At 2:05 this morning, Timmy changed his relationship status from in a relationship to single. Even more curious, he became friends with Donna Whitehouse at 2:07 a.m. Timmy just bungled rule number 1 of Facebook relationship etiquette. Don't change your relationship status without consulting the other person. What a dope. Alice decides there must be some sort of mistake. The Timmy she knows would never disregard her feelings this way. She sends him a note to see if it was a mistake. Alice waits, and waits, and waits. Alice is tired of waiting, so she decides to stick it to Timmy. She uploads and tags a few embarrassing photographs of Timmy. Timmy may have a hard time making new friends when they see that he likes to dress up in Alice's undergarments. Those photographs sure are funny, but Alice just broke Facebook relationship etiquette rule number 2. Don't post embarrassing photographs of other people. Shame on you, Alice. It's okay, Alice. We all make mistakes. It looks like Timmy has posted some messages on Alice's wall. I can't believe you posted those photos of me. Sorry for being such a square. Baby, are you there? By the way, it was just a regular rash. TMI, Timmy, you've just broken Facebook relationship etiquette rule number 3. Be discreet when posting messages on another person's wall. Alice doesn't take the bait. She removes Timmy's posts and tries to move on with her life. That's interesting. Timmy has been very busy on Facebook making friends with all of Alice's friends. Who would want to be pals with a grody jody like Timmy? He has violated Facebook relationship rule number 4. Don't steal other people's friends. Cool it, Alice. No one's going to date you if you get frown lines. Alice is fed up, so she creates a group called Timmy Gordon's A Real Wet Blanket. According to the group's description, Timmy cries over spilled milk. Timmy buys things not made in the USA. Timmy wets the bed. And Timmy is a communist. Be careful, Alice. This is clearly in violation of Facebook relationship rule number 5. Don't start hate groups. Nothing good can come of this. What did I tell you, Alice? Timmy is in the slammer, and Alice is ashamed. All of this could have been avoided by following the simple rules of Facebook etiquette. Don't be bungleheads like Alice and Timmy. Have good Facebook manners, and the electric friendship generator will be more fun for everyone.